Yo, what is good everybody? Welcome back to another video. So it is January 19th and around this time is when most people start to fall off. That new year, new me motivation, that desire and passion to start your new fitness journey starts to wear off. Let's be real, right? Motivation will not last forever. It's almost like a roller coaster ride, right? Motivation comes up sometimes and then sometimes it's down, up, down, up, down. But at the end of the day, motivation is not gonna be what gets you to the finish line. It's gonna be discipline. So in this video, I want to discuss 6 tips on how you can stay focused, stay committed on your new year, new me journey, and don't end up like most people right now. They're starting to give up. They're dropping like flies. You're not seeing any newbies in the gym because at the end of the day, they just don't want it bad enough or they didn't watch this video. So let's jump into it. So reason number 1 is really easy and pretty basic. Ask yourself, are you committed to doing what it takes? Are you committed to losing whatever amount of weight you want to do? Whatever you want to do with your new year, new me, are you committed to it? Ask yourself, look in the mirror and say, am I committed? Am I willing to do the things that I need to do to reach my goal? That means no more sleeping in. No more going out on the weekends, or maybe you keep it really healthy Monday through Friday, but the weekend comes and the wheels fall off and you've been doing that over and over again. Are you committed to giving that up? So that's number 1. You need to really truly ask yourself, am I committed? Am I willing to do the things that I need to do to reach my goal? Which is a perfect segue to tip number 2. Do you have a plan? You know, there's a saying out there, a goal without a plan is just a wish, okay? You need to have a structured plan. What do you plan on doing to reach your goals? Is that getting up before work and heading to the gym? Is that getting up super early, prepping your foods? Is that going to the gym during, your afternoon lunch when the kids go to sleep? It doesn't matter. Do you have a plan of execution to reach your goals? Or do you just wing it? Let me give you an example. So when I started working out, I didn't get a gym membership. I just felt like I didn't need one, right? I was like, you know what? I'll go to the gym whenever I have time. I'm not gonna commit to a gym. I don't wanna get a membership. I'm just gonna do the daily pass because I don't ever know when I'm gonna get time, and yeah, I'll just do that. That is not a plan, okay? Just like tip number 1, I had to commit. I committed to the gym. I got a membership. That was number 1, committed to the gym. Now, what's my plan? Well, for me, it worked out that if I went to the gym before work, since the gym was so close to my work. So I would go to the gym before work, get that hour workout in, and it worked out fine. That was my game plan when I first started. And then when it came to cooking meals, obviously food prepping is gonna be number 1, but when am I gonna food prep, right? I would just food prep when I got off of work since I had so much time since I worked out in the morning. Now, that is what it comes down to. Do you have a game plan? So you need to sit down, write out your daily goals, your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your yearly goals, and write out how do you plan on getting there. Once you do that, I promise you, it will make your journey so much easier, guys. So that is tip number 2. Okay, so before we get into tip number 3, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, and the sponsors are Starseed, guys. If you haven't checked Starseed out, what are you doing? I'm telling you, Starseeds are easy to eat straight from the bag, just like a nut, except they're a super seed. They have 0 grams of net carbs, 9 grams of complete protein with all the amino acids you need, and 7 grams of omega-3 fat fuel. Their Starseed butter is one of my favorite go-to snacks with 14 grams of fat, 0 net carbs, and 9 grams of protein. It's the perfect snack on the go. And they also have other products like Starseed oil and Starseed protein powder as well. One of my favorite things about Starseed is their positive impact on the Amazon. They work directly with hundreds of small organic fair trade farming families in Peru. If you are interested in trying out Starseed, I will have a link in the description below, and I do have a discount code 20 Goody Beats for 20% off. Thank you, Starseed, and I'm telling you, try them out. You will not be let down. All right, so now on to tip number 3, and this is personally my favorite. Do you know your why? What is your why? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to get in shape? Why are you trying to lose body fat? Or whatever goal you have in mind for this new year, new me, whatever it is, ask yourself, why are you doing this? Are you doing this for yourself? Are you doing this for your children? Are you doing this for your mom, your dad, your spouse, your loved ones, whatever that may be? Why are you doing this? The power of your why is so underutilized. People don't realize how important finding your why is. For me, when I first started, now again, I made a video a couple years ago and it took me a very long time to make that video because I was embarrassed of my why. And I'm gonna briefly give just a quick little rundown example of what my why was. So I remember I was on Facebook and Facebook suggested that, hey, you should be friends with this person because this person has like 100 and something mutual friends like you. So odds are you probably know each other. And I was like, Facebook, yes, I do know that guy. That happens to be my wife's boyfriend in high school. I don't want to be friends with them. And guess what, guys? At that time, I was 26 years old, overweight, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, pre-diabetic, fat, just not the person I want to be, right? And then here comes this Facebook picture of my wife's ex-boyfriend from high school looking all big and buff. He was in the gym and I was like, whoa, like I can't have this guy look better than me. Now, again, there's much more into the story that I want to dive into, but let's just say that was not a very good foundation to start off with because what got me motivated was envy and jealousy. But at the end of the day, it all worked out on a positive note. I just want to share my why. That was my why. It lit a fire underneath my ass, guys. I was not gonna let this person outwork me, look better than me, have bigger muscles than me, whatever you wanna call it. I was gonna work my ass off. And when there was days that I didn't want to go to the gym, guess what I did? I screenshot that picture. Yes, I know, I was pretty crazy, okay? Let's move past that. Just focus on my why, okay? I screenshot that picture and I would look at it, okay? I would look at it on days that I didn't want to go to the gym. Or I'd be in the gym like, oh man, I really want to go home. Like I'm so over this workout. Look at my phone, look at that picture and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. Those days that I didn't want to get up in the morning and do cardio on the Stairmaster, or I didn't want to do cardio after the workout, I would look at that picture and it motivated the hell out of me. That was my why. That is the power of why. Once you find your why, nothing will stop you. And then you combine that with a game plan and then you actually committing, dude, you are just setting yourself up for success, okay? So that is tip number 3. You need to find your why and it needs to motivate you. It needs to just give you so much passion and light that fire underneath your ass so that those days that you don't feel like going to the gym, you don't feel like eating healthy, you want to go out with your friends and party, you want to quit on a workout, you remember your why and you say, you know what? I'm gonna keep on pushing forward. All right, so here we are to tip number 4, and this is gonna be a hard one for you guys. This is gonna be some real talk. You need to change your environment. What do I mean by that? You need to get away from people who are bringing you down. If you have friends or loved ones that you know you want to better your life, you want to become healthier, but they always want you to go drink. They always want you to go eat pizza. They want you to skip their workouts so you can go have mimosas on the weekend, or so you can watch football all day at the bar and drink beer and eat junk food and all these things, right? That's stopping you from reaching your goal. Unfortunately, you have to change your environment. Now, this is a tough one because I get messages all the time saying, Logan, I have a really bad environment, but that person is my wife. That person is my husband. That person is my mom, my dad. I totally get that. And look, this is a very tough situation. It is a very, very tough situation because obviously, you can't get away from your wife. You can't get away from your husband. And if you're young and you're watching this and maybe you live at home and you can't get away from your parents, I totally get it. But maybe you need to sit down and talk to them and let them know how important this is to you and how much you need them to support you. If it's your friends, unfortunately, you gotta just get them out of your life for now. Like, until you're able and willing enough and you're strong enough to be able to tell them no and it still be cool, until then, you got to change up your environment. You got to put yourself around people who want the same goals as you. The people who want to encourage you to do the right thing. That's going to help better your life. That's going to help you get to your ultimate goal. Not the people who are constantly trying to bring you down. Say, oh man, skip that workout, bro. Let's go drink. Come on, it's a football game on. Let's go. Or you know what? Hey, I'm not going out this weekend because I got, I want to go work out this weekend, or I got some things I need to do. Oh man, forget that. Come out with us. Let's drink. Let's do this. Unfortunately, you're going to have to say no, and you're going to have to change up your environment and get rid of those people and start putting in positive people that are going to help you, inspire you, bring you up, not bring you down in the sense of it's just stopping you from reaching your goals. So again, number 4 is definitely a tough one, but I'm telling you, once you can surround yourself with the same people that want the same goals as you, next level stuff, and it's just going to help you that much more in reaching your goals. Okay, so now we're on to tip number 5, and that is you have no deadline. You have no deadline. You're just like, you know what? I want to lose this amount of weight, but whatever, it's whenever I lose is whenever I lose it. That doesn't set a fire underneath your butt. Like, I want to use myself again as an example. I've always said I wanted to compete, right? I've always said, hey, I want to step on stage. I want to compete. I want to do this. And I never set a date. I never entered a show. I just said for years, guys, and this is literally for years, I always said, when I'm ready, I'll step on stage. Guess what? I was never ready. I never felt I was ready until this past year when I actually put a date on it. I said, all right, May 23rd, I'm gonna do a show. I picked out the show. That's a date. I have a deadline. Once I had that deadline and that date got closer, I'm like, holy crap, okay, hey man, this date's coming closer. I already committed to this. Again, like tip number 1, I committed to this show. I have a game plan. I've been following it, but now we're halfway there, so it's time to ratchet things up, take things to the next level, and let's get to work. So once you create a deadline, it just puts a sense of urgency to things. It lights that fire underneath your butt, because you know what? You committed to a date, and you have to be ready on that date. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. So if you have a goal this year, put a date. Now, it doesn't mean like, hey, Logan, I want to lose 100 pounds, so I want to do it by May. No, how about you aim for, I want to lose 100 pounds, so by May, I want to make sure I'm at least 30 pounds in. And then by October, I want to see if I'm 50 pounds in. And then maybe by next January, I'm 70 pounds in. So again, it's these little goals, but you're putting dates on these things you want to accomplish. So I think that's a major key in reaching your goals and reaching the ultimate finish line, is putting a date on things. I couldn't recommend it anymore, guys. Put a date on it so you can hold yourself accountable, which leads me to the last and final tip, number 6. You have no accountability. You don't have anybody, you don't have a coach, you don't have a friend, you don't have anybody that's holding you personally accountable. And that's when I come in. I'm gonna hold you accountable. So if you have a goal and you're watching this video right now, I want to know what that goal is. Put it down right here. Whatever your goal is. You wanna lose weight, you wanna run a marathon, you wanna do an Ironman, you wanna do a bodybuilding show, whatever that may be. Stop what you're doing right now. Go to the comments and write that goal. And I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm gonna come check in on this video every so often. I'm gonna remind you, hey, are you doing the things that you need to do? Are you sacrificing the weekends? Instead of drinking, you're doing what you gotta do. You're food prepping, you're training, you're doing whatever you need to do to get you closer to that ultimate goal. So you need accountability. Now, if you need even more accountability than that, I do offer one-on-one coaching, but guys, I do not accept everybody, okay? So just let me please preference that, okay? I do not accept all clients. So you can apply in the description below for my one-on-one coaching. You and I will be checking with each other every single day, okay? That's how my one-on-one coaching works. But again, I'm not one of these guys who's gonna take on like 50 clients. I keep my roster very, very small. That way I can dedicate all the time that I need for one-on-one with you. So again, if you do wanna apply, you can apply in the description below. And if you don't get accepted, not to worry, because I do have a website that you could have access to all my programs. So watch this video. If you like this video and you know this video is gonna help you and you wanna take things to the next level, head over to my website and you will have access to all my programs, guys. I have done keto, low carb, fasting for going on 8 years, and I've learned a lot and I've made a lot of mistakes. So this program is gonna help you from not making the same mistakes that I did, and it's only $9 a month, guys. 9 doll hairs, guys. Please don't tell me you are not worth $9 a month. That's like 2 to 3 Starbucks coffees a month. Like, come on. I know a lot of you probably go to Starbucks twice a day. Don't lie. Yes, you. I know you probably go to Starbucks twice a day. So trust me, you are worth more than $9 a month, and you can cancel anytime. You will have access to all my programs, my at-home workout programs, my at the gym programs, recipes, keto hacks, meal plans, grocery shopping lists, dessert lists, keto secrets, and so much more, guys. All on my goodybeatsofficial.com. Again, link in the description below. It'll be the best decision you ever made. So there you go, guys. Those are my 6 tips to help you continue to push forward, reach your goals, not drop out like flies like a lot of people are doing right now. A lot of people are dropping like flies left and right every single day. That gym is getting smaller every single day. People are like, yeah, this is just not for me. I'm going back to my old ways. They're already giving up. Don't be that person. Remember your why. Stay committed. Follow the game plan. Get rid of the bad people in your circle. Set yourself a deadline and come back to this video, because I'm gonna hold your butt accountable. So there you go, guys. I absolutely love you. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, I absolutely love you. Peace.